Welcome to Queen 6 News. On this week, we'll be hitting the campus of Western Washington University to find out what's really going on inside the minds of these students.
We're asking the tough questions.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Rachel.
Let's see what they got.
First, I went to interview people about Western's most beloved sculpture. I'm Rachel, and this is
Felicia.
And here today we are talking about the sculpture behind us. So, I actually kind of suck at reading. Would you mind reading this to me?
Yeah, Richard Byer.
The man who used to hunt cougars for bounty in 1972.
So I was just wondering, what do you think this statue symbolizes? What does it mean to you?
For some reason it always reminded me of monkeys, but the plaque always just changed that idea.
I mean, one, it doesn't look like a cougar. It's pretty much, like, obviously a bear.
What does it symbolize to you?
A man who hunts a bear.
Strength.
Strength. That's interesting. What made you say that?
Both what it's made out of and also what's happening here. And it's a man who used to hunt cougars. I mean, that requires strength on both accounts, I think.
That's a beautiful interpretation. What do you think is going on here? If you had to give it a verb, what would you say they're doing?
Well, probably wrestling.
Well, looks like he's hugging the bear.
Hugging.
Someone could probably say he's humping the bear.
The thing on campus is everyone's like, oh yeah, I'll meet you by the sculpture of the dude f***ing a bear.
Interesting. I would not have guessed that.
Bye, Felicia.
Next on the docket, pop culture. So, you know about the absolutely devastating loss of Zayn Malik from One Direction.
I sort of have heard of that, yeah.
Zayn left One Direction. You know that, right? Of course, Zayn leaving One Direction. You guys know about that, yes? Sad stuff. Have you heard the latest news, or a rumor that he's going to be replaced by Justin Bieber?
I have not.
Neither have I.
You don't know about One Direction? It's on what he will bring to this pop band.
I mean, I feel like Justin Bieber gives a lot of gifts to people.
You don't know who Zayn Malik is?
Nope.
It sounds interesting.
I don't like it.
Why don't you like it?
He seems like an imposter. It just doesn't seem right.
You know who Louis Tomlinson is?
Nope. So I feel like it'll probably only improve.
Nowhere to go but up. You know who all the other four are?
Nope.
All right. Next, have you another rumor on the block? New power couple, Beyonce and Ed Sheeran. What do we know about that?
Not much.
No, last I heard she was betrothed to Jay-Z.
That's what I thought too. Okay, I'm done with you. Pedro. So we got the redhead god and the Beyonce goddess. So god and goddess. What are you thinking about this?
I think that sounds like a really interesting match.
Obviously you've heard of the brilliant up-and-coming superstar Brad Williams.
God, this is awkward. No, I haven't actually.
Have you heard about Brad Williams? He's great, right? Pedro?
I haven't.
Okay, you've certainly heard Drive My Cadillac.
I think so, yeah.
How does that go?
No, I'm not going to sing it for you.
You don't know the song? I'm sure you know. Come on.
Sing it for me. You sing it for me.
Well, I'll drive my
Cadillac.
I'll drive my
Cadillac.
I'll drive my
Cadillac.
It's a pretty simple song. Pedro, hi. Brad Williams is an amazing country superstar. Women don't know about him, but dogs sure do. Next, we hit the streets, talk about the two most popular topics, sports and politics.
George Bush, great president or the greatest president?
The greatest.
Who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl.
Excuse me, I was wondering who you're going to vote for president this next election.
Hillary Clinton.
Why is that?
I'm a feminist and I love Hillary. The season hasn't even started.
Yeah, we're just looking ahead. Who wants to win the Super Bowl?
Well, the Seahawks, obviously.
Excuse me, I was wondering who you're going to vote for in the upcoming presidential election.
I'm not sure yet.
Why is that?
I haven't done a lot of research into it yet.
Have you considered Donald Trump?
No.
Who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl?
The Seahawks, of course.
Why the Seahawks?
Because they're our team, we have to root for them.
George Bush, great president or the greatest president?
Okay.
One last question, who do you want for president?
Ooh, Hillary Clinton?
Is that because she vapes?
Yeah, sure.
Would you consider buying a pantsuit to match Hillary?
I already did.
That's fantastic.
Who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl?
Yeah, the Super Bowl.
George Bush, great president or the greatest president?
I'm gonna go with the lesser option of great.
So, who do you want for the next presidential election? Well, that's the best opinion I've heard all day.
The Super Bowl isn't for like another year.
Who are you going to vote for in this upcoming election for president?
I don't know yet.
May I suggest Donald Trump?
Who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
The Seahawks.
Why?
Because
Is it possibly because of their new receiver, Lamangelo White?
I don't know anything about football.
Excuse me, sir. I was wondering who you're going to vote for president in the upcoming election.
I'm still considering that.
Have you considered Donald Trump?
No,
Why not?
I do not consider him a valid candidate.
Why is that?
I do not consider him to be qualified.
Fair enough.
Who do you think is gonna win the Super Bowl?
Seahawks, duh.
Is it because of their new running back, Lamangelo White?
Seahawks fan, sorry.
George Bush, great president or the greatest president?
Neither.
After asking the tough questions, we decide to get to know the Western students personally.
Do you know how to whip it?
No.
Don't know what a whip is?
No, I'm not sure what it is.
Hold this.
So you just... So like...
Exactly.
I was wondering if you've ever vaped before.
I have not.
What does your shirt mean?
It's a rebel thing from Star Wars.
Do you LARP?
I don't.
Why not?
Never thought about it.
Would you like to LARP with me right now?
Not right now because I have class in like 45.
What are you reading?
My marketing book.
Sounds like you're LARPing in your mind.
Why are you not riding your bike?
Because I've already changed and showered.
After a great week here on Western Washington's campus, we just have a few questions. Why not Donald Trump?
What's wrong with the Super Bowl?
How much did you pay for that sculpture?
And Brad Williams is the greatest country artist of all time. Well, that's it for this episode of Queen 6 News. Tune in next week when we visit the Senior Center and find out what's really in that oatmeal. See ya!